Hello, welcome. It's Dr. Red Frizzle here, and today I'd like to introduce you to my series on A-level biology. So I'll write the title A-level biology, and basically, in the next in this series of videos, I'm going to be showing you how pretty much the whole of the A-level biology syllabus works. Maybe not the whole of it. Depends what I feel like. But I will be showing you a number of different topics and stuff. So basically, this is what I will be doing. So here I've drawn you a very sort of basic circle, which I've labelled an animal cell. And the reason why I've done that is because I just want to introduce you to where respiration happens just in general. In general terms, it does happen in animal cells, but a lot of people just think it happens in animal cells. You probably already know that it happens in an animal cell. But respiration can also happen in a plant cell. And there's no reason why it can't, because plants do respire. And the reason why they respire is the same reason why an animal cell respires. They respire to get energy. You may be thinking, well, don't plants make their own energy? And yes, they do. Plants make their own energy by the process of photosynthesis. So you're probably thinking, well, if they can make their own energy, why do they need to respire? Well, they can only carry out photosynthesis under certain conditions. They need a number of different factors in order to be able to actually photosynthesize, which means carry out the process of photosynthesis. They first of all need light. They need carbon dioxide, CO2. They need light, carbon dioxide, water, and of course they need some energy. Well, they actually make energy from photosynthesis, but they need energy from something that I'm going to discuss with you in the photosynthesis videos, which I'm not going to make yet because I'm going to do the process of respiration first. But photosynthesis, as a general process, you should have learnt from GCSE. If you're watching the series of videos, by the way, if you haven't watched some of my GCSE ones, I'd strongly advise you to do that first, because that's sort of in a lower level of detail. I haven't actually made videos on respiration and photosynthesis, although I will introduce them to you now, and this should be starting off at GCSE level, but it will quickly go up to A level standard as the videos progress. This is just like an introduction to my series. Okay, so photosynthesis requires all these different variables. So I'll write out the general process of photosynthesis. So you have 6 CO2 and 6 water, H2O, which is turned into via the sum into glucose, which is C6, H12O6, and 6 oxygen. A lot of people joke around and say this is the devil's equation. It's got lots of sixes, and 6 is the number of the devil, but which is quite an easy way to remember it. Actually, it's quite useful to think of it that way, so you can remember the numbers. I haven't done a video yet on balancing equations. I might do that sometime in the future, but I'll try and steer away as much as possible from the chemistry part of it, because my videos are primarily based on biology, and although this might look like a chemical equation to you, and it is, we have to understand some of the chemistry in order to understand the biology, but I'm trying to not go into too much detail with the chemistry, because all the chemistry I'm doing is basically just aiding your understanding of biology, and that's what I want you to sort of understand why I'm not making loads of chemistry videos, because chemistry I'm not that good at, to be honest, but I'm good enough obviously to show you what you need to know for biology. Anyway, so that's enough talking about me. Right, back to topic. So this is the process of photosynthesis, and you may think, well, I'm introducing you to the process of respiration, so why have I just mentioned all this photosynthesis stuff? And the reason is because respiration, if you like, is the reciprocal of photosynthesis, which just basically means that it's basically completely the opposite. I'm not sure if reciprocal is the right word really, but it's just basically completely the opposite. So we have these products from photosynthesis, but these start off the process of respiration. So this C6H12O6, I don't want you to get bogged down too much into the sort of chemistry of this C6H12O6. All you need to know is that it's called glucose. This combines with the oxygen, which has also formed from photosynthesis, in order to produce what's actually required, or these are called reactants. Oh, my pen's running out. For the process of respiration. Sorry. So basically, the products of this are the reactants of this. So it's just the whole thing backwards. So you've got your glucose and 6 oxygen in order to form 6 CO2 and 6 H2O. Now, this is very convenient because supposing animal cells respire, which they do, plant cells can respire, but they can also photosynthesize. If you think about it, the products of photosynthesis, they can leave the plant cell because the plant has a surplus, if you like, has more products than it actually needs for its own respiration to actually release into the atmosphere. And then animals can take in these products by like breathing and stuff, which is how we obviously get our oxygen and the glucose. You may be thinking, how does an animal get glucose inside its body? Because it doesn't make it. But that's why we eat our food, because pretty much all foods have some sort of glucose in, or some form of glucose, or some other sort of sugar. And there's lots of different sugars. I could make a whole video on types of sugars, and I probably will do. But I'd just like you to know where the animals and humans actually get these particular things from, in order to carry out the process of respiration. So that's all I want this video on, really, to show you how photosynthesis relates to respiration, and I think I've done that. So I'll see you in the next set of videos, which will be all about respiration. Then I'll sort of progress to this whole idea of A-level photosynthesis. And photosynthesis, you may be thinking, well, drawing out the equation, so I've pretty much explained it already. I can assure you there's a lot more to explain, so I'd bear with me on that. So I'll see you in the next videos and hope you enjoy them. Many thanks. Bye.